12 signs that you're consuming too many processed carbs or sugars. Please see your physician if you think you may have prediabetes, since this video is only informative. The noon fall is the first sign. Suddenly feeling extremely exhausted and drowsy between 1 and 3 p.m. is one of the most typical indicators that you are consuming too much sugar. When you consume too much sugar or starch in the morning or afternoon, your blood sugar levels rise a bit too much, which causes your insulin levels to drop too much, leaving you with low blood sugar levels. This leaves you feeling exhausted, groggy, and sleepy in the afternoon. 2. People who are always thirsty. If you have persistent dry mouth, frequent urination, especially at night, or constant thirst even after drinking a lot of water, you probably have high blood sugar because you're eating the wrong foods, which causes your kidneys to release more water in an attempt to flush out the excess sugar in your blood. Sign number 3, loss of collagen. High blood sugar and eating too many processed carbohydrates can cause your skin to sag and lose its natural bounce and elasticity. This is because the extra sugar in your blood binds to the proteins in your skin, making it more prone to wrinkles and sagging. Sugar also depletes your vitamin C stores, which leads to collagen loss. 4. Cloudy visions. When your blood sugar levels are high, you may notice that your vision suddenly becomes blurry in one or both of your eyes. This is because the glucose sugar in your blood begins to leak from the blood vessels into your eye's lenses, causing the sugar to attract water, which changes the shape of the lenses and affects how light enters the retina. This makes it difficult to focus and read, which is why people with diabetes typically also require prescription glasses because the sugar damages their eyes over time. 5. Red gums. Unfortunately, the excess sugar prevents vitamin C from entering your cells, weakening your gums. When you consume refined sugar or processed carbohydrates like bread, cereal, or pasta, your insulin levels rise to allow the sugar to enter your cells. This is especially true after brushing your teeth, as the lack of vitamin C makes your gums bleed more frequently and turn redder. 6. Hungry in between meals. When your cells are overloaded with sugar and carbs, they eventually become incapable of absorbing any more fuel and begin to refuse it, preventing energy from entering them. This condition is known as insulin resistance, and the issue is that it causes your cells to starve for nutrients, so you feel constantly hungry and have the urge to eat more snacks. You may eat a large meal and feel satisfied, but you still feel the need to eat more. This is known as insulin resistance, and it's a classic sign that your body needs more sugars and starches, whereas a healthy person can eat 2 solid meals per day and feel very satisfied without needing any food or snacks in between. Sweet cravings is sign number 7. After eating a meal, some people also experience a strong desire to eat sweets. This is also a result of insulin resistance, which occurs when your cells are very burned out and not getting enough fuel. The problem is that eating that sugary snack only sets off an endless cycle of cravings, which I'll explain how to break later in this video to help you get your health back on track. 8th sign is an enlarged face. Your body becomes extremely waterlogged and swollen, especially around your face and eyes as a result of eating too much sugar or starches, which also causes your blood to carry more water and sodium. This puts pressure on your blood vessels, causing them to leak extra water into the spaces between your cells. Eating better can help your body eliminate this extra fluid and reduce the swelling. 9. Severe sinus infections. Many people also suffer from a persistent sinus infection throughout the year, which causes their nose to feel clogged and stuffy with pressure around their eyes and forehead. They may also experience a persistent mucus drip down their throat, which can result in a tickle cough. Unfortunately, sugary foods and starches feed the sinus-infecting bacteria, making it impossible for your immune system to eradicate them, which results in a persistent sinus infection. 10. Persistent fatigue. I personally struggled with this issue for a long time until I changed my diet, because processed foods and sugars are depleting your electrolytes and vitamin B1, which is why people with high blood sugar or high insulin tend to feel exhausted most of the day. You'll feel like no matter how much sleep you get, you can never fully recharge. Of your cells, including those in your brain, cannot produce the energy they require, thus going on to number. The white tongue represents number 11. A fungal illness called Candida is the origin of a white coating on your tongue. Since Candida thrives on sugar, the more you consume, the more you feed it, and it spreads to other areas of your body in addition to your tongue. 12th, a thumping heart. Additionally, you might notice that your heart starts to pound after eating a lot of cakes, biscuits, or other sweet sugary snacks. This is because your liver uses up all of your stored potassium and magnesium in an attempt to process the sugar, leaving no minerals left to maintain your heartbeat in its regular rhythm. You may also experience this pounding in your chest after consuming excessive amounts of caffeine, alcohol, or strenuous exercise. Now, if you have a selection of the signs and symptoms seen in this video, it's very important to start taking steps to fix your diet and normalize your blood sugars, because eventually, if left unchecked, these symptoms can worsen and can lead to type 2 diabetes, which of course we don't want. Testing for prediabetes, diabetes. The number one test for prediabetes and diabetes. Most doctors use an A1C test to check your blood sugars, but this isn't actually a very accurate way to test for diabetes. If you want to ask your doctor for a HOMA-IR test, which is a simple blood test that measures more accurately your level of insulin resistance. A HOMA-IR value that's above 1.9 usually indicates that there's prediabetes, and the higher the number, the more severe the problem. The good news, however, is that whatever the case, you can lower this number and get much healthier by correcting your diet, fixing your diet. Now, to restore your health and bring your blood sugars and insulin levels back to normal, you must begin cutting out the highly processed foods that contain a lot of starches and sugar. These include things like bread, whether it be whole grain or white biscuits, pastries, cereals, cakes, sweets, pasta, fruit, juices, crackers, soda drinks, etc. These foods are all very highly refined, which removes a lot of the fiber and the phytonutrients causing your blood sugar to spike. You need to start replacing these foods with healthier proteins and fats with things like ham, beef, eggs, turkey, pork, salmon, fatty fish, macadamia, nuts, beans, and Brazil nuts for breakfast. In particular, you should avoid cereal, bagels, and donuts, and maybe consider in a simple omelet with some hard cheese. Instead, gradually start to lower your processed carbohydrates to less than 50 grams in an average day. Soon enough, you'll notice a more stable mood, better energy levels, and less cravings. The more you do this over time, as you begin to restore your cellular metabolism. How to normalize blood sugar and get healthy. Normalize blood sugars. There are also some very simple tips that you can follow to get your health back on track and to reverse the symptoms seen in this video. Firstly, we have morning lemon water. Start your day with a glass of lemon water by mixing 12 ounces of water with 1/8 a teaspoon of Celtic salt and the juice of 1 whole lemon. This simple combination helps your liver to process stored sugars, improves insulin sensitivity, and keeps your cells hydrated, stabilizing your blood sugar throughout the day. Eggs every day. I recommend including 2 to 3 eggs in your daily diet. Eggs control your appetite, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce insulin resistance. They also provide choline, which enhances brain function, reduces cravings, and helps you to feel more full and satisfied. Apple cider vinegar capsules. Take 3 applied of vinegar capsules before meals, and make sure that your chosen brand doesn't contain maltodextrin or dextrose. The acetic acid in the vinegar slows the release of sugars into your blood, preventing spikes and crashes. Intermittent fasting. Do intermittent fasting by eating all of your daily calories within an 8-hour window, drinking only water outside of this period. This is very good because it significantly reduces cravings, and it helps to normalize your blood sugar levels within just a week. Vegetable fiber. Try to load up your plate with leafy greens, fresh herbs, and some berries to boost soluble fiber intake. This slows sugar absorption and helps to maintain stable blood sugar levels through the day. Sleep and stress management. Ensure that you're getting at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Since poor sleep and high stress levels can lead to higher cortisol, cortisol is a hormone that spikes your blood sugar and makes your cells more resistant to insulin. Also lower your stress levels by meditating, using deep breathing exercises, hiking, or aromatherapy to keep your cortisol levels in check. Anti-diabetic spices. I also suggest cooking with time-tested spices that improve insulin sensitivity, like turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, fenugreek, and garlic. All of these spices have anti-inflammatory properties and will help to regulate blood sugar levels when you're using them regularly in your meals. B. Vitamins. If you struggle with constant hunger or you're irritated a lot, increase your intake of B vitamins. especially B1. You can get more B1 from nutritional yeast or sunflower seeds. This vitamin calms down your nervous system, it provides steady energy, and it reduces cravings. Electrolytes. Ensure that you're also getting enough electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, and calcium by eating a daily salad with cruciferous vegetables. Drizzle it with a little extra virgin olive oil to improve nutrient absorption and balance out your sugar uptake. Berberine. If you suffer from severe blood sugar issues due to pre-diabetes or diabetes, consider taking 500 milligrams of berberine hydrochloride 3 times a day. This herbal remedy works similarly to the diabetes drug metformin, but without the side effects. If you'd like to follow a low-carb diet to get your health back on track, there are certain foods that are better than others. You can learn more about the best foods to eat by tapping on the video that I've put on your screen. Now, thank you so much for watching another of my videos. I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.